Good morning, everyone. How we doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. So we got a few things to do. Set this up here. We are 1-1 currently, still on draft 23. We are gonna start here, and actually we gotta start here. This is where we left off. So we are gonna leave off on the draft that we started yesterday. We drafted. This is going to be just as much of a review for me as it is for you. A sort of white-blue enchantments with some good value creatures, some graveyard recursion. We got removal with things like Final Vengeance. Fear of Immobility. Or no, yeah, that a little bit Fear of Immobility. Seized from Slumber was what I was really thinking, though. So there's 3, and then 4, 5. This is a board wipe. 6, 7. We can steal their card as well. So just some good value enchantments and some white creatures. The goal is all a bunch of interaction, pulling stuff back, good value creatures. Okay, I remember this. So we're gonna just jump right into it, finish this draft. And then we'll have time for probably one more draft. And then unfortunately I have a really early start to my morning today. So I'm not going to be able to do a long stream this morning, but I figured getting 2 drafts done is better than nothing. So we're going to get it done. Mr. Half the Mythic Pursuer Pump. I like it. I like it. We are hard stuck, but at the very least, we're going to have fun along the way. And we're gonna get the drafts out there. I think we're on let me double check. We are on we're on Platinum 4 start part 9. This will be part 10. And then 11 probably. Oh, that's funny. Oh, it's good now. Cool. Yeah, it's popping up. It's a little confusing on this page because there's all that text on the left hand, but it should be good. Yeah, we're on this is part 10 of the Plat 4 start of our Bronze to Mythic run, but a lot of this is, like I said, considered practice. I only started taking drafting seriously in Bloomborough. It took us 18 drafts. We only got 18 drafts done to get to Platinum. And this time, it only took us 14 drafts. So we're cruising through the early stages faster. Now it's figuring out how to get a positive win rate and keep cruising through Platinum and into Diamond and Mythic and keep her cooking. So my goal, though, is to have at least a draft released every day this month. And we're up to 22 drafts. This will be the 23rd draft. So we have 8 more drafts minimum that I want to do. And then if we're making forward progress, we might try to make that push actually to Mythic if we can get it. But we're gonna get as many drafts as we can get in along the way. So let's go ahead and get this started. And we're back, and much like the last video, we're a whole day later, but we're gonna pick up right where we left off. We're at 1-1 on draft 23, working our little mythic butts off, or wannabe mythic butts off, at with this little like blue-white enchantment synergy deck. It's not a bunch of the crazy synergies that we would normally want to see in a blue-white enchantment deck, but it's a lot of value cards. There's some good interaction as well. So we're gonna see what we can make happen here. All right, got that coffee. It's a little unfortunate. I got such a short day. Like yesterday, I had a pretty wide open morning, so I could stream a little bit more, but I had to take down a fence. And so I didn't end up getting to stream as much as I wanted to yesterday, because I spent the first like 2 hours of my morning taking down a fence. I mean, we can get acrobatic cheerleader out there early. Would like to get a few more lands here. That'll work. Would like a black. That'd be cool. Get rid of that. Got nothing to play on turn 3. We have stuff we could play if we had the right land base. It's going ham. Man, first thing in the morning. Let's go ahead and just get rid of that. Put a stop on their end step. Make them think I got something. And then grab a plains. Hey. I think to put the 4 down, get some bodies is going to be more important. Okay. Okay, got access to black now. We have 5 lands. Do we want to bring the cheerleader back out? Or we might just bring the cheerleader back out. Need 1 more land. And then we're flipping the Fear of Abduction. And we'll now have a nice little 5/5 body here. Sorry. Trying to remember to mute the microphone when I have to clear my throat. It's not looking good. Hey. Got the 6th land. So, what's the game plan here? Mm. I just want to be able to flip that. Okay, what do we got? So, not an ideal situation. I really wanted to spend that mana to flip this and have a 5/5. But we are left with what we're left with here. All right, I had to block. What other removal do they have? I don't. 1/4. Okay. I think I have to capture something. Okay. I might need to sack this room to kill something. Which is unfortunate. Right. It's too little, too late. They got it. All right. That's unfortunate. Put one on the board here. 1 and 2. Maybe it was a bad keep. We should have probably had a little bit better hand. All right, let's make her happen. Come on. Come on. Focus up here. Get in the game. All right, we can play a card in turn 3. We got a tap land. Okay, they got a bear trap. Nice. I never draft that card, and then every single time I face it, it just wrecks me. It's just like a 1-drop that at a later time you can use as a removal. Are they gonna crack Bear Trap? Could really use a white land. That'd be great. Just crack your Bear Trap. We know you're gonna do it. Hey, we got a white just in time. That is 6 mana. Well, turn 5, we can at least do Fear of Falling. Okay. Then we get our 5th or 6th mana, 6th white. We need a white specifically. We can flip that bad boy. Okay. Got our ghostly key bearer. I think we hold for blocking purposes. Till, oh, negative. Okay. They're both 3s, but I think we do this one. Get our 4 in. They can just tap it for mana. Oh. Nice. He's gonna make that bad boy bigger. Well, we got an extra land, but it wasn't what we wanted. Three, 4. I mean, I guess we just play these. That beard looking a little rough this morning, brother? What do you mean? What's wrong with my beard? This is still good shaped beard. All right, so we get at least a ghost back. That thing has trample, so that's scary. reduce the attack of that thing for a little bit. I might even just take the branchy or the slavering branch snapper. Damage at least. What's not now you got me giving me a complex about the beard? The beard looks fine. This is what it normally looks like. Now my hair, on the other hand, I need a haircut really bad. Okay, they're gonna give it all the things. Fair, fair. So we're probably gonna just take the 7. We definitely want to kill this. And then we might also kill this. Okay. Put 6 in the air now. 7 in the air. Okay, okay. Well, they're getting all the mana that they ever needed. Yep, see, bear trap, told you. Really need another white. This is really frustrating. Just keep putting that back in my hand. Get to keep pulling my cards out. If I full swing, I'm hitting for 5 in the air. 9, and then 2 more on the board. Or 4 more on the board, so it's 10. So they should probably have to block. Yep, that's what we wanted. Okay, so if I can live this turn, so 7. If I block this, block that, it's 11. Now, unless they have like a frantic strength. What do we got going on here? Oh no, the bear trap. The bear trap's gonna do it. We had it until the bear trap. Ah, fucking bear trap, dude. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do anything. We needed one more white. Like, if we could swing with this, did 4, we could have killed these 2 cards, and then they had 3 2/2s to deal with. This is too much damage coming through. They got it. They got it. Oh, that's frustrating. That thing was so big. It was so big. All right. We got our 3rd loss. We're 1-3. So you know what that means. Anything less than a 4-3, we're going to go take a look at the draft and see what could we have done different. So this is our deck. We had 1 win, 3 losses. Let's go view the draft replay, see exactly what happened, see where we went wrong. I know, it's sad. The beard looking very good. See, Bearded Mana's a believer. There we go. So pack 1, pick 1. Twitching Doubt, definitely, I think the best pick here. Yeah, definitely best pick. Orphans of the Wheat actually has gone down. It used to be pretty good. Probably could have grabbed a Coordinated Clobbering. Has a little bit better, 56.7 versus a 56.3. Could also grab a Friendly Ghost. Glassworks, potentially. We could have gone Red Green Stompy or something like that. But maybe grabbing this removal with Coordinated Clobbering because it was already in our first color that we picked. Or grabbing like Friendly Ghost. It could have been another option. Break Down the Door, I think, was probably the best grab here. Fanatic of Harrowing, interesting. I don't know why that does so well, but Break Down the Door. Don't feel bad about that choice. Fear of Infinity, same as Patchwork Beastie. So I think that was a fine choice to grab. I don't see anything wrong with that. This says pretty low, but it did some work for us. We weren't really in white at all until later, so maybe Fear of Immobility would have been the better grab here, just to lock something down for a turn. Slavering Branch Snapper, it's just so big that it's hard to deal with. We already know Dustmourn's Domination does really well, so that I think that was a good grab compared to the board. Maybe another Fear of Immobility. We were already kind of high on land. Average cost a card there, though. Terramorphic Expanse, I think, was good for mana fixing. We didn't know where we were going to go, but Slavering Branch Snapper, I just got to remember that thing it does pretty well. Final Vengeance, not a bad choice here. Ended up being some good removal for us. Got the Goat. I think the Goat was the best option here. Maybe could have grabbed the land. The land would probably be a little bit better for us than the Goat. Friendly Ghosts, not bad, not bad. That was probably the best option here. We ended up grabbing Cheerleader. At this point, we were still keeping ourselves open, so Boiler Bilge Ripper was not bad. Fear of the Dark, not bad. We were thinking originally we were going to go like green-black. And then things opened up a little bit with like white-blue here. We already had a couple good white cards. The Osseous Stick Twister was the other potential choice here. Also, Wildfire Wickerfolk probably could have got us into, you know, green red pretty solidly. So of the choices, I think we were up there in the correct area. Fear to fail test, not great. Um, you know, we could have potentially. We didn't have a lot of black. You know, I was thinking maybe Sawblade Skin Ripper as another option. Friendly Ghost is just really outvalues itself. I should really keep this in mind as a 4-drop slot here. 56.3 win rate. Glimmerlight is also doing a lot of work. So is Frantic Strength. So all stuff to keep in mind. Much better choices there than the fear to failed tests. This is fun. This card just does stuff. So I enjoyed that. Keep putting my Defiled Crypt into my hand every turn and pulling a card out of the graveyard. So it created a nice little recursion. Frantic Strength is good as always. Fear of Abduction. We ended up with 2 of these. So I think that was the best pick here. Mind Skinner. Grab that. I think the win that we got, we still have a 100% win rate when playing Mind Skinner. Then we focused on getting some removal, so I don't feel too bad there. Frantic Strength, also a great card still. Here, this just helped us recur some cards out of the graveyard. This did pretty well for us. Another removal, felt good about that. Then we were just grabbing enchantments. Maybe grabbing that fear. Frantic Strength, much better. And it's an enchantment, so it still would have worked for us. Grab the twins. We just junk card. And then we got Surgical Suite. This card does really well. Could also grab Nowhere to Run. We did end up more towards like white-blue, though, so I think grabbing the strong white card was not a bad choice here. Based off of what we were given. Grabbed another Fear of Abduction. That was definitely the choice. Here, instead of Fear of the Imposters, we kind of grabbed it as removal and the fact that it was an enchantment creature. It looks like Fear of Immobility is probably a better choice, or the Glimmer Seeker. So we could have picked slightly better choices, it looks like. This is another one. Get Out could be a good one for us. Yeah, Get Out would probably have been the slightly better choice. A little bit more access to removal and bouncing my own cards if they wanted to attack them. We weren't in green anymore, but if we had stayed in green, Horrid Vigor really is punching above its weight class right now. This is also a great card. Not so much, but it was a flyer in the air. I needed cheaper cards. I was really looking for 2-drops, so that's kind of where I was in this draft. This was just card draw for us. Fear of Failing does pretty well, or Fear of Falling, I should say, as well as Coordinated Clobbering. I think we needed more creatures, so that's what we were after. We got some mana fixing, more mana fixing, decent creature that could also just be lands. Grabbed another junk card, and there we were. So, all that being said, it was kind of like we were close to, and there may have been some slightly better choices, and I think that's where we're at in the draft right now, is that we're late in the season, we're in Platinum, so people are better drafters, and it's all about margins, right? Having slightly better value cards in a bunch of spots could have overall increased our win percentage. So I think that's what we missed there. So we're going in the right direction. Like, we're drafting correctly we're aiming at the right thing, and we're moving slowly in that way. We're just like missing it by percentages right now, and that's really what where we're at in the draft right now. Like, everybody's decks are going to be slightly less powerful, or even significantly less powerful than they were in the beginning, when nobody knew really what the cards were doing, and you could just like get these amazing decks with awesome synergies if you knew what you were doing, or could see the play line, if you will. Now everybody knows where the good cards are, so all the good cards are getting taken and distributed more evenly And so now you're having to rely more on synergies and slightly better value cards in general. So it is normalizing, but it also makes it difficult. And like your winning is dependent upon small percentages. So if you've made it this far in the video, I appreciate you. You might as well like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Helps the YouTube algorithm. And if you want to follow me on more stuff, go check out my website, halfpump.com. You can find my YouTube, my Twitch, my Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever it's called nowadays. And follow along on the journey as I try to qualify for the Pro Tour in the next 5 years. So until next time, we'll catch you at the table. Awesome. So we finished that recording. Let's go ahead and just spin it up. I have time if I hurry for another full draft. So we're going to go ahead and just get that started. Also, we're going to queue up the Twitch chat because I want to know when ads are coming. And I did not have that up and running. So I have no idea when ads are coming. All right, so actually what we're going to do just a quick ad break. And I'm going to run an ad right now. So if you're hanging out here, I appreciate you. Stand by. We're going to run a 180-second ad. And that will give us an hour of ad-free viewing. So I'm going to use that time, use the restroom real quick, and be right back. Perfect timing. We got about 20 seconds left, and then we're 1 hour ad-free, baby. 1 hour ad-free. Then we'll kick off this recording. We'll do the whole thing. Okay, we are back. Let's go ahead and get her started. Actually, let's make sure of something. Glad I checked. I need... Don't need that. We need some gems. I think we just buy this. We are having to do the walk of shame and buy more gems. Okay, now we're ready. What's up, everybody, and welcome to another Bronze to Mythic draft. This time we are on draft number 24, and still a bit on the struggle bus with getting out of platinum. The big problem, as we know, is our win rate. So let's go ahead and take a look at where we're at. It's gone down even a little further. We've been floating around 50%. Now we're at 47% win rate. We had a couple bad runs here with 1 in 3 decks, but it's as you can see, it's just kind of stuck here in plat 4. Really, what we need to work on is the win rate, and things that we can do to work on the win rate is try to stay in the most winningest color combinations. So that's things like red white, that's red green, and it's blue white, and then there's a fourth one. We'll take a look at what that fourth one is. So before we get into the draft, we got to hype ourselves up, right? We got to keep in mind exactly what our game plan is, what we're trying to do. And so first and foremost, we got to keep ourselves open when we're drafting, right? We can pivot as late as the start as pack 2 if we need to. However, as part of that, like, don't get yourself stuck. Don't say, hey, I grabbed this one bomb card in this one color and this is the direction I'm going, because then you're trying to force it and it's a little harder. With that in mind, though, we do want to kind of try to stay in those top colors when drafting. So we'll try to keep top colors in mind, as well as keeping ourselves open. The next thing is, don't be afraid to splash responsibly. So establish your primary game plan with your primary 2 colors. And then if there is a third color that can augment your strategy, then feel free to splash it, either because you need the removal that keeps coming through, or the example I like to give, if I'm doing green, blue, Manifest Dread, and I want to splash white because I keep getting Unsettling Twins coming my way for more Manifest Dread. Like, okay, splash white and get that Manifest Dread card that you keep seeing, or maybe the Innocuous Rat, that 1/1 that when it dies that Manifest Dread, right? So maybe I splash black. So there's some synergies there that you need to be open to and be okay splashing responsibly. So with those things in mind, let's go ahead, increment our draft. We are on draft number 24, and we're going to get her started here. We just need to correctly pick up the signals to go into the right colors. Also, not give the wrong signals, right? Exactly. I'm mixing everybody up here just by grabbing the bombs in the packs. So that little opener is just as much for me as it is for everybody else, because I got to just remind myself, stay focused. Like, this is hard. This is honestly hard. I fully admit that this is my weakest skill set in Magic, as drafting. I would say number 1, constructed. Number 2 is sealed, because here's your cards. Just look at them and make the best thing that you can. Okay, cool. With drafting, there's the whole aspect of signals, as Bearded Mana had just mentioned. So you have to see what other people are drafting, what's open, and kind of retain that information. Like, what am I seeing open? What am I, what am I seeing taken as well? Like that, and the changes based on the going left and then right. So those colors are white, red, white, blue, blue, green, are the top performers. So 2 of them are white, red, white, blue, and then blue, green. We got another twitching Dow. That's crazy. Fear of Isolation is good, but twitching Dow is going to be a little bit better. It's a mana dork for us, and then you can pop it. So it's a 2/2 for 2 mana dork, but then you can pop it and make a bunch of freaking spiders. So we're gonna grab twitching Doll again. Like it's the good choice. All right. This is a little harder. We could grab Manifest Dread and start going down the route of that, but then we also have Fear of Exposure. I think Fear of Exposure is probably the slightly better pick. It's a 5/4 for 3, but then you can sort of convoke to make it happen, which is nice too. So we know Frantic Strength is super good as well. I think we'll grab a Frantic Strength. Has a super high like played win rate. Yeah, I do get a lot of bad beats, like an outsized number of bad beats. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm setting myself up to get bad beats, but there's just something about the number of bad beats I get, which is just crazy. This is a really good removal card. Insidious Fungus, though, I think might be what we're going to snag. Glimmerlight is another good option. We're not really in white. However, that's such a good card. We can't not snag it. Horrid Vigor, though, we know is a really good card. We have 2 Manifest Dread options here with Twist Reality. But I think we'll grab the Horrid Vigor. The Bashful Beastie. We would have taken the Piggy. Yeah. So we're trying something here. Like, we're going to stay open, but try to draft in the stronger color combinations. Our focus is wins at this point. And so in order to do so, like, I really want to stay in the strongest color combinations. Red green is not bad, but it is 2% lower in the 6+ wins. This works perfectly for what we're doing. We might splash white just for the aspect of so draw cards. I think Glimmerlight is probably gonna outweigh that. So Glimmerlight's nice because if we're manifesting Dread, now we can equip Glimmerlight to a 2/2 and make it a 3/3. So it's nice. Plus, for 2 mana, it comes out as a 2/2. So yeah, we're gonna stay open, but try to stay in the strong color combinations as well. Plus, I like Manifest Dread. We might splash white for the Unsettling Twins, was the thought there. Because that's another good Manifest Dread target. Okay, what do we got? Grasping Long Net's kind of in the colors that we're going. It's not my favorite card. We're probably not going to play it. It is a 4/2 though. Body. Here's a Manifest Dread card for us. We're just going to straight up grab that. Love it. Love the friendliness. Vanish from sight. That's a good removal. It's expensive, but it's removal. And it's Surveil, which can help with Manifest Dread. Like, if I want to make sure I have a creature on top or something like that, I could pitch a card I don't have before I Manifest Dread. Eerie Apparition. Just a 1/3, but then you put that Glimmer Light on it. Now it's a 2/3, right? We're not really doing rooms. Enchant creature, you could then control it. I think we're going to grab Twist Reality. Little Creeping Peeper. Overlord of Mistmoors. Like, I don't think you cannot take this card. We're splashing white, baby. We're splashing white, baby. Let's do it. Yeah, Overlord of the Mistmoors is insane. We're definitely snagging that bad boy right there. Okay, so I think we have a couple options here. We could grab Duskmourn's Domination. It does really well. It's super expensive. However, we also have the option of playing Kona the Rescue Beastie. It allows me to, if I can get it tapped, to play cards out of my hand, as well as Flesh Burrower. I think we grab the Kona here. Oh, the old Dick Twister. The old Dick Twister. However, we know that Frantic Strength just outperforms. So we're going to go ahead and grab that. Here, maybe grabbing the Jump Scare over anything else. I'm not seeing anything that's super great here. This could help with something like Kona the Rescue Beastie, having it gain flying, and then I can turn sideways. So there's a little synergy there. Ditch blue and green. So I think we're splashing blue for Manifest Dread. Like, blue is going to be here for Manifest Dread mostly. We do need more creatures. I want to grab another Horrid Vigor. What are we at for creatures? Yeah, we need more creatures. Fear of Exposure is a good creature. Move to green white. Blue is meh. Yeah, I'm trimming a lot of the blue. The additional Manifest Dread from these two might get it to stick, but we'll hold off of that. But yeah, a lot of these blue can go. Optimistic Scavenger. Like, even if we don't have a lot of enchantments, we have 5 enchantments, so Optimistic Scavenger just is too much value. Yeah, no blue card currently worth. All right, let's see what we can get here in the white and white green. Well, I mean, mana fixing right here with white blue. Hardened Escort. Probably another Glimmerlight, if I'm being honest. Cryptid Inspector. Unsettling Twins. Possessed Goat. Just get a little guy. Glimmerlight will end up being a 2/2. So you get a 1/1, and then it equips a +1/+1 on it. So it ends up being a 2/2 for 2. Grabbed another Grasping Longneck. Don't love it. This is not my favorite pack. Probably grabbing the land. It's like the best choice here. Yeah, we're grabbing the land. Yeah, this is sneaky good because 2/2 for 2, and then if it dies, now I'm buffing stuff. I'm swinging equip cost 1 around, so it's nice. Yeah, the land was definitely the best there. Meat Hook Massacre. It's just so expensive. Like, I'm not gonna draft it, but man, that's crazy. Probably a glass. Manifest Dread. Grand Entryway. Grand Entryway is not bad either. Yeah, Glimmer was the pick. Grand Entryway is probably what we're going to get because that's going to work off of like Optimistic Scavenger. It's going to help us a little bit there. Fear of Immobility, I think, is the best rated card here. How are we looking? We need some more 2-drops. Another Optimistic Scavenger. I'll take a 1-drop. I'll take that 1-drop. Unsettling Twins, I think, is the grab here. Definitely need some more 2-drops. Yeah, definitely. We're struggling busting on the 2-drop creatures. Might have to hand jam it here. I mean, another Glimmerlight. That's a 2-drop. Hardened Escort, probably what we're going to snag here. We're light on removal. We have a lot of like surprise. So things like Frantic Strength, Jump Scare, Horrid Vigor. So there's like 4. It's a lot of like combat tricks. Fun fact, this freaking Branch Snapper has a huge win rate if played. This doesn't help us at all. Yeah, Cut Goat. Yeah, probably cutting Goat there. I mean, this is a 2-drop for us too, but it's going to count as a spell. We'll have to look at it. So I think we're actually a lot better on 2-drops than we think. So we have 1, 4. We have 4 2-drop creatures. They're just not counting. They're only counting 1. So we're a lot better than we think on that. I mean, none of this is great for us. So we really have 26 cards right now. Yeah, these are all garbage picks. So we get more of a mid-rangey green-white. Yeah, just a bunch of garbage picks at the end there. Grab that Selesnya. What are you thinking? Horde Vigor, Cryptid Inspector. Yeah, this is where I start to disagree with some things here. So, run in 17 lands. You'd hope white is good. I don't know if I would cut Horrid Vigor or Cryptid Inspector. So, Horrid Vigor is kind of one of our removal opportunities. And then, yeah, we're set on 2-drops. We have 5 2-drops that actually produce creatures. So all 5 of these produce creatures. 3-drops, we're a little heavy on, but that's really good removal with Split Up. Honestly, I would probably drop Hardened Escort for Cryptid Inspector, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe not. We have 4 ways to Manifest Dread. I think I'm snagging the Horde Vigor and running a 41 card special here, though. Horde Vigor has a pretty good win rate. And then we also have, I forgot, we have Twitching Doll. Yeah, that thing's crazy. All right, so we are about 20 minutes in to the video. Put the timestamp below and let me know your thoughts. So we were kind of going down a Manifest Dread route. We ended up in one of the weaker color pairs, green-white. However, we're not playing green-white survival. We are creating sort of a Manifest Dread, enchantment, like tricksy, go wide, green-white strategy here. With things like Overlord's going to allow us to go wide. Unsettling Twins is going to allow us to go wide. Getting down 5-drop or a 5/4 really early with things like Fear of Exposure, as well as Kona, allowing me to play cards out of my hand if I can tap it. And fun fact, Fear of Exposure, could have tapped that. Giving this ability to survive if I tap it with things like Frantic Strength or Jump Scare or Horrid Vigor, Death Touch, and Indestructible. So a lot of ways to potentially help Kona get me some big bodies out, like Overlord of the Mistmores, Slavering Branch Snapper, my Shepherding Spirits. So we have some really interesting interactions here. So we're going to go ahead and run her. Let me know how you think this deck is going to go. And we're going to switch this over to in-game. We are currently 0 wins and 0 losses. So let's go ahead. Get her going. Morning, bud. Hey, Rejected. How you doing? Hope the draft seems well. Didn't go so well in the first game. Got hard stuck in D4 last night. Apparently, it's possible to consistently get mana flooded in a deck with 16 lands. Yeah, I've done it. Done it. You're talking to the guy who is notorious for bad beats. I've done it so many times. And you're playing Constructed, right? That's what you're in Diamond 4 Constructed. I need to start dusting off the old standard decks here and get to playing, because apparently in 2025, so the next 4 seasons of Magic Gathering, like Pro Tour qualifying, so regional championship qualifiers, RCQs, are going to go standard is the next season after November 3rd, and then it's going to go modern, and then it's going to go standard. So RCQs for the next year, 75% of them are going to be standard. So I need to start playing more standard. I need to get through the modern season, so I'm not trying to like crowd my brain with standard stuff right now. I got 4 more tournaments. Yeah, we'll keep this. I got 4 more tournaments in modern, so I really want to just focus on that. Minimum 3 wins. Yeah. Lack of removal, feeling 3/3 or 4/3. I really hope a 4/3. 4/3 would be great. I don't want to quite play Twitching Dow. They're just going to remove it. I have 3 Glimmer Lights, so... Nice. Went and got a forest. I guess we were kind of both right. Glimmerlight comes out as a 1/1, and then you can attach it as a attach it for 1. Attack in the box, eh? Thing's scary. I mean, I'm not going to block it. What's the equip cost? It's just 1. Well, that doesn't do anything for us. Go ahead and tag. Get our 1. I could also play this for the impending cost. Impending 4. But I'm almost there. I have 5 lands. Had to get rid of Split Up. Yeah. The thing of it is, like, I might... now I need to protect it. I might do this to get myself to a guaranteed 6 lands and then save this, and then I can flip this for 6 next turn. So we're going to put a stop on their end step, and then... This is an instant. It becomes indestructible. So unless it's an exile effect, Horrid Vigor can protect some cards. Yeah, 2 flyers versus red green are great. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna get the guaranteed land. It's a little sad. Well, now we can hard cast that. It's a little sad that we got the land. I don't know. It's like a bird in hands worth 2 in the bush situation. Okay. Resolve. Resolve. think we kill this to get it to stop doing that. And then take the 2. I think we spend the mana to flip this. Is the way to do that. And then we can Kona into Fear of Exposure to tap Kona, and then into Overlord. Oh, equip is done at sorcery speed. So we're gonna Kona. Then we're gonna Fear of Exposure. Oh, it's at the beginning of my second, so I had to do that all in the first. Damn it! I'm over here punting. All right, we just swing with Kona. Oh, this is an enchantment too. We swing with Kona. We Horde Vigor it. View battlefield. That does 4. Sure. Give it to our big guy? I think we can kill everything. Actually, I think we give it to this. And then we give that to this. Here we go. That's a board state if I ever saw one. Doing nothing was a punt? All right. If you guys think it was a punt, do exclamation point punt. If I get at least 2 punts in chat, I'm counting them. I'm counting them. Make that a 7/7. It's gonna die if I attack with it. I think we have to attack. We got punt. We got one. We got one. I think we attack with these two. Yeah, not developing the board. Yeah, it's fair. Tap 2 creatures or tap 2 lands. Who do we want to give some? Oh yeah, gotta make the moths bigger to get past this anthropede. There we go. That's a board state if I ever saw one. That's a great way to start this off. We got 1 win, 1-0. Maybe we'll experience the dream of getting out of Platinum 4. Yeah, no? If we get 5 wins, We'll be in plat 3, baby. All right, we got a punt. It's on the official counter, so I'm gonna put it on the board. It's not my favorite take, but we can play this on 2. We could protect on 3. Impede on 4. So we have a little bit of a game plan here. All right, and then we got some decent removal. The old split up. All right, they're doing blue or red black sacrifice. Yep. Draw some cards. Very nice. Get our damage in. And then we have jump scare if we need it. Oh, they got another clockwork. That's great. And an innocuous rat. Game's killing me. I'm running 17 lands and you couldn't give it to me. Take out the rat. Fourth land would be nice. Resolve. I'm gonna at least get Kona out there. Hey, fourth land. Now we're cooking with gas. What do they have for removal? Probably something. Yep. Then they're gonna sack it to another like disturbing mirth. Oh, they're gonna get to take advantage of the fucking spell. That's great. Well. I'm gonna destroy all tapped creatures, I think. Okay. And turn. Red black is so nasty if they have at least 2-3 signposts on comments. Yeah, for sure. Oh my god. What the hell, man? What the hell do you do? What the hell do you do? So I was hoping they were gonna attack, and then I could jump scare. I could have blocked the 4-3. I would have taken 2, or 1 from the final, or from the teeth, fear of losing teeth, or whatever it's called. And then we would have been sitting pretty. Yeah, red black is, if you get a couple of the good cards, like you're cruising. I always love when I'm playing draft and it feels like I'm playing constructed, and that's exactly what that just felt like. So that was rough. That was rough, friends. All right, we need. This is a hard keep. It's a little too slow. We're gonna mulligan. Like, we're starting on turn 4. This is better. Not the greatest land thing for us. We're just gonna pitch the most expensive card. Why not attack with Kona to try and trade to get Overlord out? Only it's potential option, but then if they didn't block, I guess if they didn't block, then my creature still got out, right? Yeah, maybe. Because I guess Final Vengeance is only a sorcery speed. So, yeah, that could have been something. Get our toy out here. No attacks. Yeah, it was wise of me to mulligan there. Yeah, they might not block. Well, the funny thing is, it wouldn't even trade because I had jump scared. So if they had blocked it, I could have still have jump scared it, allowing it to survive, and then Overlord was going to come out regardless. So like the better move was to attack there. I think we do this. Yeah. Yeah, it was a Hail Mary at best at that point, but it was the right choice. This whole Death Strike first touch thing, really putting a damper on things. Oh, it's got first strike. God damn it. That's punt. I'm giving myself that punt. Solid. Solid fucking go of it. Oh. I'm bored wiping them. All right. My turn. You're getting a board wipe. Destroy all tapped creatures. I don't know if we're going to be able to stabilize so late. Oh my gosh. Okay, let them surveil. I don't know if I flip this or play Kona. Actually, probably just play this. Got a little bit of fodder. Oh, what a good guess. This game absolutely killing me. Finding all my lands. Putting them right into the graveyard. No, it's just one. I thought it was more. Thought it was more. Manifest Dread. Okay. Hey, we can impend this. And now we have two 2/1 moths. Impending. 3 more turns, bud. Now you got a 6/6 to deal with. Aw, shit. Or not. That's fun. Oh my god. The beats. The beats are real. Like the whole universe has come against me in draft. The whole universe. Ragdoll wins again. Wait, Ragdoll's won for me many a time. So I'm not upset about the Ragdoll. Yeah, we'll tape. Manifest Dread, turn 2. Rotunda. Sure. There goes my lands. Again. Oh, they're just pulling ahead. Hey, got a third land. Okay, now we're punching above our weight class. Now we can also play Fear of Exposure. That's fun. Got a fourth land. I think we impend for this bad boy. I mean, we got good cards. We do. We really do. Frantic Strength. So, sacrifice a non-legendary creature you control. Shards you control become copies of it until the beginning of your next end. Return it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end. That's good for, like, cards that have ETB triggers. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Then those come in, and then it's gonna be bam, bam. Oh, just one bam. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, we'll do this. And then this is an enchantment creature. Actually, this would trigger this twice. Get in for my 6. This is impending. Then this is 3 for that. It'll unlock a room. So I can do boom, boom. That'll make it 4 each. So that's 8. And then one more. 5, 9. So I can swing for 9 next turn. Honestly, I think I just take it. Unless I block. I block 1. Kill it. Well, that's fun. This also becomes really funny. All right, let's see if we have lethal here. So if we play this on one of these, this will be make it a 5. 5. And then trigger, trigger. 6, 7. Plus 3. So it's a 10, 10 in the air. Versus this body. Maybe we play the body. Wait, I gotta also tap the 2. Versus this 3. Yeah, tapping 2 creatures is not the play right now. Versus this will unlock the room. And then I just need to survive 1 more turn. If they have something like a frantic strength, swing with both of those. Okay, they're getting rid of their shards. What are they searching for? Okay, still 3/5. You have a second thing to deal with the other 5 damage in the air? We got it. We got it. Feels good. Feels good. Got off the 1 win. Got off the 1 win. Cool. Let's keep her cooking. Unfortunately, I might need to stop before this draft is done. I have to be somewhere. Luckily, it's just virtually in about 18 minutes. So I don't want the draft to be done, obviously. But if it is done, we're done. If it's not, then I'm going to have to do a split stream again. And then tomorrow, we got to end around a similar time, so I'm hoping to start maybe a little bit earlier tomorrow. Nice, 2 glimmer lights. And then I'm gonna play another glimmer light. Let him surveil. And the pitch it or keep it? Okay. Now we have a 2/2. I think if they swing, I take it again. And then I have a 3/3, and then I start surviving. Like, you want to go towards Delirium, my guy. All right, 4th land. Okay, now we have a 3/3 and a 2/4. We got stuff to block now. Very nice. Okay. This is the earth. This game. Get rid of those. Get my scavenger out here. Looks like the game heard that you had to be somewhere in 15 minutes. Yeah, right? Put this out. Fuck. If I put this out, I get 2 1/1s in the air. If I put this out, I have a 2/2, so I can block 2 of those. I think this is the play. Choose a creature to take 5 damage. Okay. Very nice. Double figures watching on YouTube. Rocket Rick. Yeah, it's this is rough. Okay, put me on a 4-turn clock. Fucking sweet. They're gonna get removal. Oh, they're gonna have delirium though. That's game. Fucking game again, man. Oh, man. Oh, I'm getting beat up. I'm getting beat up. All right. Well, we went 2 and 3. So you know what that means. We had a couple punts. But we're going to go take a look at the deck. Where could we have drafted differently? We'll go back to over here so I'm not in the way. So with Twitching Dow, great first pick. Nothing wrong there. Fear of Exposure. Also good, but it looks like Fear of Being Hunted is a lot better than I rated it. Yeah, Fear of Being Hunted was probably the better grab here. Maybe got into green-red, like Delirium. Frantic Strength is actually the best pick here. So 59.7 win rate when played versus 56.1. So I think Frantic Strength was the pick. I don't mind that one. This one is actually less than I thought it was. Insidious Fungus probably be the better pick. Yeah, Insidious Fungus would have probably been the good pick there. Horrid Vigor, we know, is a good card to grab. So Horrid Vigor was definitely the best pick here. Bashful Beastie, maybe grab Turd Inside Out. I think we probably missed a signal to go like green-red Delirium. I mean, Curse Windbreaker was the best pick here, so nothing wrong with that. Glimmerlight was best pick here, so nothing wrong with that. Actually, let me double check. 55.3 versus 56.3. Glimmerlight, best pick for sure. I mean, if we got into red, that would have been nice. Could have done green-red. Manifest Dread was the best pick here. Banish from Sight, I think, was the best pick here. Yep. Erratic, yep. These are just getting to the junk picks here at the end. Overlord, I mean, it did some work, but it didn't secure us the wins. I think it got us 1 win. Like, this is the clear pick here. Nothing wrong with that one. Kona is actually lower than I thought. There was better picks over Kona. Maybe Piggy Bank, even Boiler Bilges, Ripper would have been a better pick. Almost everything here was a better pick than Kona. Okay. So know that for future. Kona is not as valued as you think it is. The old Dick Twister is good, but Frantic Strength is better. Jump Scare, pretty good. Probably the best choice here. Split Skin Doll, yeah. I mean, if you're... had a lot of 2 creatures. We didn't have a lot of 2 creatures. Fear of Exposure did some really interesting things for us with Kona. But it looks like Fear of Immobility was probably better. I think we were trying to get some lower cost creatures. Optimistic Scavenger, 100%. Another Glimmerlight, I think, was the best pick here. So we're doing okay. Cryptid. It's like they're all so-so picks. Unsettling Twins, yes. Possessed Goat, not good, but it was cheap. We needed cheap creatures at this point. This, not so great. Grasping Long Neck, not so great. But they're all junk picks at the end. So, this pack was interesting. Not a lot of good choices. This is funny. In-hand win rate, 46.2, but played win rate, if you can actually figure out a way to play this card, 57.7. Get Out is pretty good. I think grabbing the land here was still probably the best choice. Elegant Parlor was pretty good choice for us over any of the other green-blue. Maybe grabbing just Manifest Dread might be a little bit better. It's a 2-drop. We grabbed Fear of Immobility. Again, not a bad choice. Another optimistic scavenger. That's the snatch grab for sure. Unsettling Twins was definitely the best choice here. Glimmerlight again. Good. Small difference between Glimmerlight and Horrid Vigor. But didn't mind that. We needed the 2 drops. There was slightly better choices here. We could have done, if we were in like green red, maybe Betrayer's Bargain. But the white there, Brain Snapper, look at that. The thing, in-hand win rate and played win rate is really solid with that. So don't mind grabbing one of those. Not a really good choice in our colors here unless we had switched over to green red. We just grabbed a card, grabbed a card, grabbed a card, grabbed a card, grabbed a card. Okay, so what we learned is we probably missed the green-red opportunity. Although we did have a pretty strong deck, we're just getting run over early. Maybe we need to focus on faster decks as well. Oh, God, it's morning. Gotta stretch. Oh, okay. All that to be said, perfect timing for me. Unfortunately, it's a little bit shorter stream today. If you're hanging out for the first time, I appreciate you. I normally stream roughly around 6 a.m. to 10 or 11 a.m. Eastern time. So whatever that translates to in your time zone, come hang out. I stream Monday through Friday. These also go on YouTube. We're doing a Bronze to Mythic run, or attempting to. We're hard stuck in Plat 4 right now. But my whole thing is I'm trying to become a pro player in Magic the Gathering in the next 5 years. So follow along in the journey on my YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitter, as I attend paper tournaments on the weekends, do drafting during the week on Arena. And then soon the season's going to flip from modern to standard. So we're going to be playing quite a bit more standard as well when that season flips. But for at least the next 6 tournaments, 6 tournaments, they're all going to be modern. So I'm going to be playing modern. Expect more vlogs. I'm doing 2 tournaments this weekend, 2 RCQs. So I'll do 2 more vlogs. So stay tuned to my YouTube channel for those vlogs. I usually try to get them out 24 to 48 hours after the tournament. So I've had time to reflect on them and share sort of future me feedback with past me feedback. And then the rest of the streams during the week are going to be draft, because that's another skill set you got to get good at if you're going to try to go pro. And currently it is my weakest skill set. So I have a lot of work to do here to get this better. So I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. If you haven't done so, consider liking, following, subscribing if you're on YouTube. It all helps a ton. You're going to catch a lot more Magic the Gathering content. And as we like to round out every one of our videos, until next time, we'll catch you at the table. For everybody hanging out in the live stream, I appreciate you as well. If you're on YouTube, do the like thing, the subscribe thing. It helps a ton. If you are on Twitch, feel free to follow along. Like I said, I stream every morning. I know there's quite a few of you here, and unfortunately, I do have to jump. I have to be to a virtual appointment in 2 minutes, so I have to take off. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me, and until next time, we'll catch you at the table.